Alright, welcome back. I have finally put up the sulfur creator. I don't know what to actually call it, but this thing will output hopefully the majority of the stuff down to this belt, which, is it only going to put it out to that side? Oh, that's unfortunate. I need to change that. Okay. Let's build a balancer. There we go. That way the sulfur gets on both sides of the belt. Doesn't really have to, but I like to just to oversaturate it. Can never have too much. We've got rocket fuel going down the line. We have steel going down the line. Everything is backing up. Excellent. We can start working on the next phase of everything, which I assume would be purple science, because the sulfur will get down here eventually, and eventually this will be up and running. I'm not too worried about that. It's just gonna take forever is all. That's fine. It's not meant to be fast, it's meant to work. In case you are wondering, these take 22.5 input per second, and one machine can output 120 per second, so, or per minute. Per minute. That's an important distinction. So it's not exactly like it's lacking just by having one machine. So the first bit of it is getting down. Which means now that this is up and running, the black science is running, the blue science will be running in a second, red and green have been running for forever, we can finally get rid of the old base science labs. And, well, everything else if we wanted to, now that we're making everything here over here. One of the things that we're lacking right now as well is the roboports. I don't know how well those are holding up. They're not being made at all because I don't have any passive provider chests. Fantastic. There's one problem. There's another fixed. Ta-da! Now other things can be built. Alright, now that blue science is up and running, I feel... I don't know exactly what I should be doing next. Probably robots. Let's get those up and running. Robots are right here. Something like that. Turn off my own bots because I don't need them to be made. The base is supposed to be making this. The base is supposed to be doing this automatically. Oh, I don't have a logistic box. That's interesting. Let's research that next, I guess. Constant problem. Stop doing that! I don't have the repair packs up there yet. I got hit a while ago, and I had to double up my defenses, but it's not working. I need to you know what? I need to bum rush lasers. That's what I need to do. Laser. Laser turret. Fuck bugs. Excellent. Those are up and running. I'm going to take down the labs at the other base manually because I don't have recycling for science. I don't really need to. You know what, I could use production or productivity modules, at least in the first couple, just cuz. And power's lacking again. Ah! Damn it! At least I'm in the neighborhood. And that is why I have a box there. I have researched oil. Ooh, that's fancy. not oil. I have researched uranium processing, so technically what I should do is put down this blueprint first of all. Allow that to be built, but those take concrete, which means I should probably put down the concrete blueprint. Concrete blueprint, which goes something like that. Can now get rid of that recipe. I can see that the steel build is lacking quite significantly, which really makes sense. I should probably loop these back around into there. I will do that when I get to it. I'm not in that big of a rush to do so. Iron is suddenly lacking. I wonder how well the trains are doing, and if I'm able to put the full blueprints for everything down. Okay, steel needs a better train, and I just need more iron input. So let's put down the complete iron blueprint and just kick this thing in the butt. Make it go. And if I'm going to do that, I might as well do it for copper as well. Copper and steel. Hell. Oh, that's a new one. Hello. Yes, okay, hello. Iron train. Go to your next stop. I'll just get off on the way. Go away. Thank you. I'm sure that'll be fine. There's nothing that can go wrong. Absolutely not. Laser turrets have been built. Or researched. Which is perfect, because that means I can do stuff like this. Where is it? There! I am now creating lasers! Which means my defense will be even more automated. These things, are they being made? 17 have been made before. And why are no more being made now? We're waiting on steel. Excellent. Everything goes back to steel. Alright, steel's doing a little better. Emphasis on a little better. What's pollution looking like? Bad, but okay. Tolerable, I guess is the word for it. Just let me off here. Thank you. As soon as everything else backs up, it should be fine, especially the steel. It's just gotta take a while to get there is all. Steel smelting. There we go. Solid fuel is starting to back up. Also excellent. Mayhaps I should make you a red belt. There's no harm. Power is going to skyrocket, which means I need so much more shit. 40 of those, which means I need 20 pipes, or 20 boilers. Give me pipes. That's a lot more than I bargained for. Thank you. Give me stone. There is no stone. Why not? It's just really, really fucking slow. Alright, I think the next science I should probably put down would be the purple science. I genuinely don't know if I need anything more to plug in any more inputs. I think I have everything plugged in. I mostly have power. Steam turbines are producing power. Really? Holy shit, I didn't... That was not intentional. but I guess it works. Um... Sure. As the bots trickle in and slowly put down all the necessary doodads for... Why are you missing steel? Oh, that one. As all the bots come in, put down all the necessary ingredients, eventually we're going to get purple science onto the belt. Once we get purple science onto the belt, I don't know, we'll do more research, I guess. Excellent. So that's that. I believe in the last episode I haven't mentioned, but I've put down the rest of the blueprints for the smelting arrays. So we got the steel, we got the iron. We are not using a whole lot of iron. We got the copper patch down. The stone patch has been down for a long while. We got concrete down as well. That's nice. So now that we have that, we'll slowly be able to start building the centrifuges, which is necessary for this blueprint down here. One of the other outposts that we probably should get down would be the uranium outpost. I saw one over here that would probably be the best. And after we get the centrifuges up and running, we'll be able to hopefully get nuclear power and have this thing power itself. That's a long ways down the line. Hey, the first purple science is being created. Go machines. Those are missing inserters. Why is everything missing inserters? Excellent. Well, in the meantime, I believe that we could probably put down the rest of the blueprints. Even, like, just because. Actually, no. Because we don't have a lot of power, and we really need a lot of power. About 120 more megawatts. So basically doubling what we already have. Oh boy, I guess I should start with that. Alright, I'll do that and then I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back to the other side. I've created just a little more power. Not all of it's plugged in. I didn't really think that it would. I don't really think that's an issue though. Oh, that's not connected to anything. That's also okay. That's fine. There, now it's connected. There are a whole lot of gaps in here, but I am producing the amount of power that I need to, so I kinda don't care. More power will be created if we need to. By the way that I'm supplying the boilers is via this long-ass line that's supposed to power the furnaces and the train. What is it called? The solid fuel and the rocket fuel. All the extras go, all the extra solid fuel goes up this way, and any extra rocket fuel, anything that doesn't go onto the bus, also goes over to there. So everything essentially, like there is no spare. I don't keep any spares. It's much better to use it in this way. I'm being attacked. Oh, that's a lot of them, actually. Can you take me to the iron outpost, please? Quickly! Oh my god, that's a lot of bots destroyed. Oh no, I'm not happy about that at all. Oh, well. They did get destroyed eventually, but eventually is not the point. They should be taken care of, like, as soon as possible. So, you know what? Let's boost the defenses a little bit. Let's go like this. Something akin to that. Okay, the bugs are taken care of. Take me home. Oh shit, I'm not doing yellow science. No wonder nothing's going on. Okay, well, I guess the next order of... I probably should be changing that around. Gosh darn it. Blue belts. That's something. By the time I get to the blue belts, hopefully... Actually, not hopefully. No, hopefully, I will have the purple science up and running to a point where I can call it good. The steel's backing up quite nicely, though, so that's really nice, actually. We're waiting on more trains, though. That's an issue. The trains are waiting to be filled up, which essentially just boils down to we need more steel outposts. For now, though, I don't see an issue with leaving the things the way they are. Purple science up and running? Purple science is up and running. Fantastic. So I guess that means I get to place down the extra blueprints. Let's do the yellow science blueprint. Should belong right about here. Something like that. And with the purple science blueprint comes a whole lot more things that need to get done. Like the blue circuits and the other circuits, the red and the green expansions. I think for now, though, putting down the blue circuit should be enough to just see how everything else will pan out. Oh, we need blue belts in order to do blue circuits. That's fine. I also happen to know that we need low density structures. Oops. Let's do this from map view. Low density structures belongs up here. Something like that. We also want solar. Do I want solar? I don't have a need for it until we get the satellites down, so no, I don't think so. And then this belongs there, which means that I need a new copper train. Those... Why are those not being built? The trains... Because they don't have an output? What's wrong there? Ah! No, it has nothing to do with any of that. The trains are just being consumed as fast as they're being made. Which is fine, actually. I'm quite fine with that. Logistics. I don't want any of those. I don't want any of those. I'll keep solid fuel on me. Oh, this is not trash slots. Damn it. I want trash slots. Ah, I want the auto trash slots. That's what I want. There we go. That's going to consume electricity needlessly. I'm ashamed. Alright, I guess the next order of business would be to set up the outposts for both uranium and the second copper outpost. Alright, I think I'd be an idiot not to take this copper patch for this copper outpost, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put down a roundabout blueprint here, and then just cap it off immediately. That might be a waste of bot power, or train power. I could just belt it through the base, but that defeats the purpose. Another thing that I need to do, however, is to take over uranium, because I need to start that processing as soon as I possibly can. So, oh, you stupid bots, get out of my way. I'm going for this uranium, because obvious. There's no other there's no other uranium at all. Excellent. I can now start producing blue belts. So take out the recipe book, line it up, and pop it down. Hey, get the auto trash. Shit. And I believe with that, we have uranium. All lines are working. 1,000 things are missing. What is missing? Oh, it's just stuff that I'm not building. It's fine. Excellent. We have things. Go back to there. Just bring me back. It's fine. Because I need to set up the centrifuges next. Which unfortunately I don't have. Not yet, because I don't have requester chests. There. Okay, so I've gotten a new copper train that literally just does a small loop, goes right to there, fills up, and then pops it down over here. I've hooked up enough blue belts so that it would start producing the green circuits in order to start producing the blue circuits. Unfortunately, that took a lot of blue belts going around here, and I think when I create a final blueprint, I'm going to have to write a note for myself just to turn this into red belt so that it's easier for, for general purpose. But I think for now that's fine, because we got blue circuits. Yay. Okay, stop there, because I want to collect a whole bunch just for my purposes. Namely, the next power armor. Thankfully, though, even though I did most of those belts manually, the belts are being produced and put into a box. I just happen to be a big stupid and tell all of the construction bots to take apart the starter base that is no longer necessary. So, it's going to be a while. The good news is, though, I'm going to have to tell myself, hey, set up some recycling for some of the junk that you don't need. Hey, power armor. I don't have enough construction bots. All of them are working over here, and they are taking a very long time. What I should do is turn these belts around in order to feed the steel train more. I did that exact same thing down here with the copper. I fed it in both sides, that way it fills up faster and, well, I mean, it offloads the exact same speed, but hopefully it will, it'll have a buffer. Hopefully. That's the plan. green circuits are now up and running now that copper is coming down here. We are waiting on this to be a blue belt in order for this to be going full speed, in order for the blue circuits to be going full speed, in order for the science to be going full speed. Actually, the only thing that science is waiting on is robots, but they're not technically waiting on it. It's just happening very, very slowly. I'm producing about 300 megawatts of power, kind of just off to the side up here. Is it enough? I don't know. I hope so. That's what I had planned for. So, suppose we'll find out. And with that, we have a blue belt of iron making its way down to the circuits to speed up blue circuits. Huzzah. Now, all we're waiting on... Ooh, you know what I could do, now that I have these up, is I can make the modules, the tier 2 and 3, which I would need to research. Excellent. Now I have enough stuff for a personal roboport. I can finally afford night vision as well. What else? How much... Energy Shield Mark II. How many do you take? 10 each. So if I make these 20 now, I can save myself time later. While research has been ticking away, I've decided to help the construction bots along and help disassemble these things, mostly by taking apart anything that has an inventory. So far it's been going alright. It's painfully slow, but it's done now. All the bots are up in the air. And I've even set the construction bots to be building more, because there's no way I'd be able to do it just with the number of bots that I had. That being said, around 2,000 bots should probably be good enough. Especially considering that we're almost finished. In the meantime, some of the research... Oh boy. In the meantime, some of the research that's been finished was the logistics chests. So now I have the purple, blue, and green chests. Eventually I'll use the green chests in the mall. They have a purpose here. I'm not going to do that yet. But I have the blue requester chests requesting for the nuclear power plants and the centrifuges. I've only got 2 stacks in each, so I don't think it should be that big of an issue. But the centrifuges are kind of the big thing that I wanted, because now I can get started on refining all of my uranium. And after the uranium's been refined, I'll be able to turn this guy into the enrichment process. I don't know if I need this many in order to do the enrichment process, but I have that many, so that's what I'm gonna stay with. Science is literally going as fast as possible. The only downside is green and blue science aren't quite keeping up, which is weird because all of the sciences are producing 0.75 a second. So blue's producing 0.75 a second, red, green are producing 0.75 a second. Black, purple, and yellow are all producing 0.75 a second, and yet, for whatever reason, red, green, and blue are the ones slowing down research. One of the easier ways I think that I can solve that would be to get the faster assembly machines, for one, or I could just straight up speed up the process with speed modules. For now, I think the way I'm doing things is alright with the productivity modules or the level 1 productivity modules and beacons, I think the way I'm doing things right now with the level 1 productivity modules and speed modules is just fine. It's just going to take a little while is all. I find it quite funny that I'm producing 4.8 or 4.38 thousand or 7.3. What the hell is this number then? What's the difference between those ones? Oh, is that for the hour? Sure. Producing 7.3 thousand a minute, and I'm consuming 6.4 thousand a minute. Apparently, I'm consuming 15 science, or 50 science. 50 science a minute. That's interesting. Also, fun fact, the ammo belt going around the entire base is almost completely saturated. Almost. And eventually, it's all going to be replaced by uranium bullets, so this doesn't matter. Alright, well, you know what? I'm thinking I'm going to call it there. I didn't want this to be a super long episode, and I still don't want it to be a super long episode, but it's getting to that point where it might actually be that. The old base is almost completely gone. We just got a whole bunch of shit in boxes now. All the robots are still up in the air. I made a few more. It's not really helping, but I mean, I suppose it is. It's kinda. I really don't. I can't keep track. I did turn around these miners like I said I would. So the steel, what is it? The steel train is being loaded up a little bit faster. What else? What else have I done in since the last clip? Oh yeah, the uranium processing has started, so hopefully soon these will, start to produce. I got 15 in there. It needs 40 to get going. Ah, man, hurry up! I now have the faster assembly machines, which means in the next episode, I think I'm going to upgrade these uh, assembly machines so that science can be done a little bit faster. I've also started the research for the next productivity, or for the complete productivity and speed modules, as well as up to rockets. So hopefully, in the next episode sometime, we'll be able to put down the rocket silo and get the last of our researches done. But yeah, that's all I have time for today. I hope that you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.